We have about 2 multi-million naira farm since my inception, based on what we do within and outside the country. So I align myself with my colleague and say it is important the state taps into the huge investment, huge revenue accruable from agriculture.
The motivation behind attracting this project can be classified into two. One, my belief and understanding that education is an epicenter of growth and development, because an enlightened mind can innovate and invent as well, and also very, very productive. So in order to give my constituents a footing in basic and the fundamentals of education was the motivating factor. Then another one was, last year, I was on my way to work and I saw an accident. When I intervened and accosted, and I found out that these are young children, students, going to write jam elsewhere. And I was moved with passion, and I decided to ensure we have a center like this. And let me tell you, gladly, that the last jam was taken here. And even people from Cross River and Akwa Ibom came here to write the exam. So it's not only being enjoyed by students in my constituency, but people from outside the state. So I think doing this is in line with my compassion to ensure that there is a change in our developmental trajectory, not only in my constituency, but entire Abia State. And this can only be possible when children have the right footing in education. Like you can see here, it is the same thing you can get anywhere. We have 24 hours light being solar powered by 50 kVA solar. You also have internet 24 hours. So any student, any individual can do whatever they do anywhere in the world here. In fact, if you are here, you are in the same environment with anybody that is outside this country, because you can do what that same person is doing. That is bringing development to our people, and also taking development to our people as well, or taking our people and making them global students, global individuals, because what anybody can do anywhere in the world, they can equally do here. And I think it is a development that's worthy of emulation.
Before I present this motion, let me give a little background for my colleagues to understand the need to support this motion. The number one is monument serves as an integral part of tourism. And tourism all over the world generates so much revenue, both to the government and income to the people in all various forms. For instance, US generated 1.8 trillion from tourism. From South Africa and something where you have the giant statue or monument of Mandela, to Cape Town where you have the Three Wise Men monument, and to India, and to Britain, or even in US, where you have about 24 monuments of Washington, and in Germany, where you have over 250 monuments of Otto von Bismarck. All these are tourist attractions. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, monuments, whereas historical monuments and statues serve as ensuring symbol of cultural identity and major tourism attractions, whereas such monuments and statues generate sustainable revenue streams, fostering economic growth and development. Whereas the state requires substantial funding to achieve its developmental goals and promote employment and the heritage preservation. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I pray this Honorable House to resolve as follows: that monuments and statues honoring Abia's heroes and heroines be rated in strategic locations across all local governments in the state. 2, that the number of Michael Okpara statues be increased in all the local governments with similar recognition extended to other exemplary leaders. For instance, Nai Sam Onakambakwe. I would have added His Excellency, but he doesn't appreciate a living person to be so recognized. So now, thirdly, these monuments be incorporated into comprehensive tourism plans supported by infrastructure, including museums, cultural centers, trained curators, and guided tours to enrich visitors' experiences. Number 4, that an annual Heroes Remembrance Day be established to celebrate acts of valor, including the legacy of the Aba women heroines of 1929 that served as a precursor for emancipation and courage to oppose anti-government rules and policies. Through cultural events, exhibitions, and community activities centered around these monuments. Number 5, that these sites be aggressively marketed as premier tourist destinations in order to generate huge revenue as in other countries via entrance fees, branded merchandise, hospitality services, and partnerships with local businesses. Number 5, that schools be mandated to organize field trips to these monuments and integrate their historical significance into curricula to deepen youth engagement and understanding of the environment and society. Then number 7, that concerted efforts be made to ensure to secure national and international heritage designations for these sites, unlocking grants and partnerships and global tourism. For instance, so Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, these are my prayers because I think at this point in time, the state needs as much funds as possible that can be generated from all angles to develop the state. So